I'm Ash
Okay.
Michelle with 2 Hour Magazine. I'm so excited that you all agreed to talk to us. So
Thank
we
you.
have Tionne, T-Boz, Watkins, and then her beautiful daughter Chase. Chase, say your name, Chase Anela. How do you say it?
Chase Anila.
Anila. Okay, I did ask
Yeah.
you that the first time. I was like, let me make sure because I do not want to come up here tearing it up. Anila,
Yeah.
good. Well, me and Chase were kind of talking about like the whole situation going on out there with the fires and just like how it's just a horrible situation. But then y'all turned
Mhm.
around and was like, we're going to use this business that I've had for over 20 years and we're going to give back to the fire department and everything. So, were y'all personally affected by the fires?
Well, my mom is in a whole other state, so she's lucky. I,
Oh,
however,
blessing.
um, yeah, I, however, did have to evacuate my house,
Jeez, that's
which
scary.
sucks. But luckily, it didn't. It was like literally 10 minutes from my house, but it didn't come to my house. Thank
Hmm.
God,
Thank God.
because that would have been terrible.
Hmm.
And I would have lost everything.
Right.
So I'm really thankful that nothing happened to my home. Um, but yeah, I this has been a really interesting experience to say the least.
I lived in LA, and that's why one of the reasons I left. I can't do them fires. I was in four of them, and the earthquakes. I've never seen nothing like that. And then um, some of our friends and family did lose their homes and lost everything. And it's just, I know material things can be replaced. I get
Right.
that because some people lost their lives, but I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. And I just think LA knows this stuff happens, and I know people start them too, but it seems like they would have something in place
Mhm.
to help this because we're in Atlanta and I'm giving me because my mom was on it, but we're calling my daughter with more information out of the state than she was getting in her own area about to burn down. Like that's
Wow.
crazy to me.
Wow.
And people are
Yeah.
not getting enough warnings and stuff because when I was caught in one, we evacuated literally 13 minutes before they told us to leave. And you remember that, Chase, as we were going over the highway, the fire's coming
The
across the
whole freeway
highway
was
at
on
us,
fire.
the
The
What?
whole
entire
highway. So
and the
if we had
entire
left
mountain
too
around our
late,
house.
yeah, we would have been trapped because the
Yeah.
mountains went like in an L. And literally, and I'm not lying, in 3 minutes, because I said, Chase, is that a spark of orange over the hill? I went, ran to the TV, ran back in 3 minutes. The whole hill was lit up, 80 miles per hour, as big as a football field. That was it for me. I was like, you know what? LA
Wow.
ain't, I'm leaving. I left.
Wow.
But that's why a lot of people, I just moved to Tennessee. Can I tell you how many companies that I called was just like, everybody's moving here from LA? People
Mhm.
left this time. They're
Wow.
gone.
I
Yeah.
believe it. And they moving to Texas too, because we're getting everybody here too. That
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, like people are done with that. Like, some got to give though, because I'm telling you, it looked like Satan was standing on the 405 with a pitchfork going, like it was evil looking. It
is
scared the crap out of me.
And
So,
it's crazy that y'all aren't getting that much information because I've been hearing that a lot of information hasn't been getting to the people that are actually being affected. And it's like a
Yeah.
lot of other people like y'all with your clothing store is saying, okay, well, we need to try to put some resources to help people. People are struggling and they losing
mhm.
everything. They don't know what's happening. And then here y'all come swooping in saying, let's donate too. So that is super cool. And,
Thank you.
on top of that, you got
Thank
T-Boz
you.
like pitching in. So that's amazing.
Yeah, and it was actually Chase's idea, and I'm like, I'm always for it because I love charity, but it was my baby's idea to give back, so that's on her.
Oh, that's what's up. So where
Hmm.
did you, because I know T-Boz was saying that mainly she wanted to, it sounds like she mainly wanted to give information and give back because there was a need. Is that kind of how you were feeling, especially since you were like, you're still out in LA and seeing everybody?
Yeah, because
Um,
my heart. Oh, I'm sorry, it's for her.
no, you're good. I feel like as a whole, like LA just needs to do a better job of everything. Like
Hmm.
they need to have a better system in place because they know that this is something that can happen, and
Mhm.
has happened multiple times. And this is I think my fifth or sixth fire that I've been in. Um, And no person should have to experience that and have to
Right.
pack their things and leave everything and have and watch their entire house burn down or lose loved ones and lose everything. Like people lost everything.
Mhm.
And even like places that I go on a normal basis, like I'm always in Malibu, always at Nobu, always at, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and I can't even go there because everything is burnt. So it's like, it's just really like disheartening, and just being from LA is just sad to watch. And I've had family members lose their houses this time around. This time around was just really um bad. It was really bad, way past the usual. I think part of it was that they took money away from the fire department, which I don't know why you would do, knowing that we have
Right.
wildfires, which makes no
No
sense.
sense.
So the
Then they
government needs
said
to do
something
better.
about the insurance too. They stopped
But
giving fire insurance
yeah,
to
The
people.
insurances
dropping.
change their policies. Like the whole thing just is not, the math is not mathing about
Right.
anything.
Right.
So it's just really disheartening, like I said. So if I could help bring any type of light to the situation in
Mhm.
any way that I could, that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, honey, you're doing that right now. Both of y'all are being super vocal, and I'm like, and being transparent about, how people are feeling, what they're losing, and then the lack of information. So no,
Yeah,
you doing your thing right now. So I appreciate that.
thank
So
you.
I mean, Chase, since I got you talking, your mom is like such an icon, both in music and fashion. She done set so many trends, it's ridiculous. Because baby, I still want to run and get my baggy overalls, okay?
Thank you.
So what's one piece of advice she's giving you that has shaped the way you approach Anela Vintage?
um, I think to keep my head up always, never give up. Um, and just like keep pushing. I think my mom is like the perfect example of that. Like I've watched her push through a lot,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
things that where you would have thought it damn near was not possible. Like, so she's really inspired me in that way. And just overall, like this has been going way better than I expected, way better than I thought. So I'm just super grateful of just like that I even have this opportunity to be doing this right now.
T-Boz, how does it make you feel when you hear your daughter say like you were like her biggest inspiration, and that her watching you push through things give her strength to know that she can push through stuff?
Um, it's a great feeling because, you're in charge of raising this person, this
Yeah.
little person, and then to watch her grow up into, a successful, beautiful woman is awesome because, I always say I hate the teen years, and I had a great teen in her.
That's
Because I
cool.
used to be like, Chase, don't you be like that. Don't you be stupid when you come to me. I used to tell her all the time.
No, that's
But
because you
she
knew all the tricks and stuff the teens could play. That's what that
And
was.
I sure didn't want to go through it with her. I was like, Lord, I was bad, God. Please don't pay me back. You know, but
Right.
it's a sense of accomplishment because you never know how your kids are going to turn out. All you could do is your best, and there's no rule book to parenting. There's just not. You'll make mistakes, you'll make decisions, and do things you could have did better. So for her to turn out the way she is, to give back and to be, I always call her my little hustler because we hustle in this family,
Right.
and she has more than one talent. She's multi-talented. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So that's always um something special to me. But I'm very proud of my daughter. And I'm telling you, even since she was 2 years old, my daughter will always pick the most expensive anything. Mom, that one. I'm like, why you always gotta pick the one that costs like this one is just no, I want that one. Like, and she was always a kid. That's why her little sister on her dad's side, she
Uh-huh.
reminds me of Chase because she likes clothes. And my niece likes clothes like my daughter. They
Gosh,
remind me of her because when she was 2, she was into fashion. She had these cowboy boots with this
And
this
two?
tutu that she just had to wear, but she was serious. Yes, at 2. And that's how she learned her colors by matching her clothes.
Uh,
So she was like, Mom, why does that person have on brown and purple? That doesn't match, right? And I'm like, yeah,
right.
sweetie, it don't really match. But that's how she learned her colors because of clothes. So she had to be G'd up at 2 years old all the time.
I mean, well, she had an icon watching, so she had to compete, you know?
You know.
So what
No, but
made
I
you
had a shopping problem. She's 10 times worse than me though.
Chase, you gonna let her say it? You gonna let her put that
You
on you?
know you
You
are
know
way
what?
worse
I'll
than me
take
in
it. I'll
shopping.
take it
Okay.
because I'm not even gonna lie to myself. I'm really bad. So yeah.
She like, I'll take it. I got it. But it makes sense. I mean, because you're choosing some of the clothes to go into the shop, correct?
Everything.
Everything. So then it
Yeah.
comes in handy. You need to be that shopaholic to pick out all kind of things. But it's crazy that you're sticking with like that 90s early 2000 kind of vintage style instead of, moving out of there. So what made you want to stick with that particular era to fill the shop up with?
Honestly, that's just like I grew up in that era. Like
Right.
I'm a 2000s baby, so like and the people I look up to like Beyonce and like their style back then and like
Hmm.
even my mom, like you know what I'm saying, like which feels weird to say, but but I'll give credit where it's due.
There
Like
you
that's
go.
my mom is iconic, like you know,
Yes.
so it's just growing up the way I did and just like I don't know. Like I just that's just like my favorite, I guess, period in time, I think. And I think it personally, I think that it was a lot better than now. And
Yeah.
also it's coming back as a whole. Like Mark
Hmm.
Comey's back with Louis Vuitton and like all these things from that time period is back. So it's super trendy. You see people like Lotto, that's like
Yeah.
her whole aesthetic now. So it's like it's trendy right now.
Right. And we're always borrowing from that time. Like, they created it and we just keep borrowing and changing and flipping it and switching it and doing it again. So, so T-Boz, you created Chase's Closet 20 years ago. What made you want to create this space?
Well, for me, I love clothes. And I know I started it with her probably with the shopaholic issues because I was always buying stuff.
Right.
And
May
um
I just say
what
Go
she
ahead.
what
she honestly was just as bad as me when she was my age, if not worse. She
I
just
felt like
grew
you
not
up.
got
You
it.
know
worse.
what I'm saying?
I
So
was, but I
I
don't
might
think
grow up
worse.
one day and not be as bad.
Right.
We'll see.
You got it honestly. So,
And my grandma's just as bad too. So there was just no hope for
not
me.
generation,
It
not
runs in the
generation to
family.
generation.
It runs in the family.
Right.
But what was funny, like back in the day when she was little, um, this is no lie. I had a private shopper for Chase, a couple of them.
Next
And one
level.
of them, I
Next
used to
level,
love
y'all.
this shop at Smooch, which was Kris Jenner and Courtney Kardashian's store.
Okay.
And then when I seen, and then there was another place, so the biggest baby store in New York. And when I seen the bill, I said, I don't even want to say it out loud. I said, this is
Yeah.
enough to open a store. I spent $78,000 on clothes in 1 year on my child, and I
Wow.
opened her boutique for 76,000. You see what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, this makes no sense. So I
Right.
modeled a store after her real closet. And I forgot the lady's name, but she did the flower girl dresses for Vera Wang. And she also did Chase's personal line of dresses.
Yeah.
And we only made like two in each size. So they're one of a kind and they always sold out. But I had to stop selling them because her son had got leukemia. And so that was devastating. And then also I had got a brain tumor. So I had to close down the boutique, but it was the number one boutique, children's boutique in Texas for the 4 years running in the state.
Wow.
And Solange used to shop there all the time for her son.
Oh, wow.
Rihanna even did a photo shoot in my store. I don't even know if she knew that was my store. So it was like, like Demi Moore, Angelina Jolie, Pamela Anderson. A lot of people had gotten stuff from my store.
Mhm.
Diane Sawyer, you name it. Like it was really a good store.
It
So to
was.
see that she picked up the torch and is keeping it
Yeah.
going, I love that because I love clothes too, and I wish I could do it. But she's better than me in that area. You like sourcing clothes and stuff. I don't think I have the patience.
She still got that youth going. So that's what it is.
Yeah, but she's bomb at it. Like she's always helping me. Like my outfit for this last show in New York, right?
Mhm.
For the ball drop, like I had lost a lot of weight, but for some reason this jacket was making me look bigger. And I'm like, you
Yeah.
already get 10 to 15 pounds added. Like, what's up? So Chase was like, because this needs to be
Oh
here. Da,
yeah,
da, da.
not everybody got yelled at that day. Yeah, cut this off, do this, redo this, blah blah blah, make this
Yeah.
longer, make this.
Mm-hmm.
We had to like rig it together, but made it work. It was
Right.
way better than what it was gonna be.
Right.
So
But that's
you know what I'm
cool because you
saying?
have the eye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
I
that's a
literally am
gift.
like, every time my mom doesn't listen to me, she'd be like, "Damn, I should listen to my daughter." Like
I did.
every time, never fails. Every
When are you gonna
time.
learn? When are you gonna learn?
I know because she's so blunt about it. She's like, "Mom, that's ugly. It's just, it's not it." Da, da, da. And then that's the time everybody's like, "Ew, why y'all wearing that?" I'm like,
I told
I should have
her, and
listened to
she
Chase.
showed me the design. I said, no,
Right.
absolutely not. Well, okay, all right, do what you want to do. She didn't
That's
listen.
Well,
Everybody,
this
why
time
they wear
I
this?
asked you about the colors and stuff, but I
I
did ask you. I called her, and me and the stylist called. We were like, Chase, what about this? What about that? And she was like, yeah, and you should do this and you should do that. So, and we did.
and we did.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
you
I told her to do chrome this time. I was like, you guys should do like a silver chrome look. I think that'll be cool for New
okay,
Year's.
I think
So
so
they at
too. And
least
then with
listen
the
to me on
platinum
that.
hair. Isn't that crazy how you let Chase be direct to you and tell you exactly how it is and how she feel, but let somebody else do it. It's gonna be a problem, right?
Hello. It depends on how they say it. Like,
Right.
but no, look, she can say it, but y'all can't. No, you
Right.
know, it is like that. Let somebody say something on Instagram. Chase been going off on people, okay?
What you been
She
going
don't
Yeah,
through
because
play.
it's just
today?
like particular ones, if I'm being completely honest,
Okay.
that want to smile in everybody's face all the time and be talking crazy on the internet. So like, don't come to another TLC show again, because there's just certain fans that like I know by name, like because
Mhm.
they've been around for so long. So it's
Right.
like, don't smile in my face and then be talking about my mom on the internet. Like, no, I said, so don't come.
Because
Don't
you know
come.
what's
They
wrong?
got the message. Then if they watch this, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
No,
Oh,
but this is what kills
see,
me. If you're
clocked it.
yeah, if you're saying you're my number one fan and
Mhm.
you've been around me since you was a little kid, my child even knows your first name.
Right.
Me, if I'm a fan of Michael Jackson, I just, even if I think he messed up or something, I would
Mhm.
never bash him on the internet. I
Right.
just wouldn't do it.
Right.
Because a real fan, it's not like kissing butt. You just,
You
you
appreciate the
know,
work.
or either tell me personally because you got my number, but you
Right.
don't go and try to name call and start doing all that. And then you be like, but I'm your number one fan. I ain't never met a fan like that. A real
Exactly.
fan, and especially if you have my
Oh
number,
no,
call
I'm
me and
sorry. He
tell
said
me.
he wasn't a fan. Actually, he said he wasn't a fan, which
Child, I be knowing these people by first names. I done met their kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? They done been backstage with me. I gave them special privileges for 32 damn years. So don't sit up here and say you ain't no damn fan. Because you
Right.
done followed us around the country, boy.
Yeah. These new
So,
fans
but
are different though. Oof. They
yeah,
just
but that's why it pissed her off because you call yourself being in the TLC army and supposedly
right.
having our back. But you, everybody else likes it, but you are
Right.
dogging us out.
Wow.
Like,
you know
Oh,
what?
well, he needed to be called out.
oh
So,
no,
Yeah,
Chase
see,
got him.
I'm
period.
quiet until it's just ridiculous. That I'm just like, you know what? All right. So now I'm gonna say something because that's what we're not gonna do. Because one thing I don't play about is my mom. Not at all. Like, not even a little bit. Like, I will really fight somebody with my mom, like quick. Have actually. Like, So yeah.
I can tell. So that I know. I can tell. I see it. Well, I know we are running out of time, and so I do not want to miss out. I did, I want you to describe each other's style in one word. What would it be?
Well, here
I
I'll
say
say,
creative.
yeah,
Creative?
that's a good word.
Okay. You can't take it.
Okay, dang, because we say a lot of stuff alike. I don't want fabulous. Let me think of another. You said creative. I would have said that too. I don't know what else to pick because it is creative. Because we're creative, boo.
You're
Because I always say
creative.
we're creative. We are though. She's a creative. She is. Both of my kids are. Chances too. Like the way
Ooh.
our brains work are not. normal. Like
Yeah.
I don't even learn the way other people learn. She doesn't either. Like we're
Mhm.
wired differently.
And that's
I
what I
have
would
to use
say.
creative.
I would
Huh?
say legendary because you
That's
have
a
the
good one.
foundation and then she has the creative style and y'all kind of put that together.
I don't never talk about myself. I be like feeling funny when I say that. Like I don't know. I don't ever say that. I just let other people say the icon legend thing because it just feels weird. I don't know. I never talk about myself that way.
And I mean, I'm sitting here dumbfounded because I'm like, not the legend being humble. That is just beautiful to see. Do you hear me? Just gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Child,
but
it's
you
usually the
are.
ones that came out so 2 albums and be like, I am somebody. Like, you know,
She's not lying.
it's those
She's
ones.
not.
You'd be
I
like,
mean, I
girl,
have interviewed those people. I'm like, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to calm down a minute.
and you won't be here next year probably. Girl, stop. I'll
Right.
be just sitting there shaking my head like you'll be here. And you know who cracked me up? Who said that? Chris Brown had got mad at these girls one time. And it cracked me, it tickled me to no end because he said, I was here before y'all, I'm here while y'all, and I'll still be here after y'all. And why are none of them girls out now? He's still here. Hello. Go tell him, Chris. I love me some Chris Brown.
You back there, clack that cheek like this.
Yeah.
Exactly, because that's the truth.
Yeah.
So,
So for all the people who talking, yes, I am still here.
yes,
Yes, I is.
we see you. Yes. So before we wrap it up, what can fans and fashion lovers expect from the pop-up event on January 26th?
They can expect, obviously, me, but a lot of cute clothes,
Yeah.
shopping, styling. We have like super rare, like vintage runway pieces from like 2000 and things like that. A lot of designer like Jean Paul Gaultier and Louis Vuitton, you name it, anything you could think of, it's there. So we have a really big archive to pick from. We have a rental archive as well. So things that are
Oh.
really hard to find that you can't find, you'll be able to rent from us as well. But yeah, just a good time.
Okay. I didn't realize that y'all are going to be able to rent pieces too. So y'all are
Mhm.
trying to hit in everybody's pocket. Okay.
Yeah, because you know, if like there's an artist or somebody who has a video shoot or a photo shoot, she could source clothes for you, dress you. She does that as well. So,
Oh
and she got some
wow.
bomb purses that I want.
Really cute
Ma'am.
purses.
And ma'am, you're not supposed to be shopping, okay?
I know I'm trying not to. So I was like, dang, but she's been selling so much stuff. Like, I'm like, oh, the pop up, and that's just like, I didn't, you
Uh-oh.
know, like, so she's still sourcing. But it's gonna be bomb. I love it. I love her colors. I love her logo. I love everything about it. And you know, it's funny. Her middle name Anila, because you asked about it in the beginning. It means
Yeah.
angel in Hawaiian. So you know, I
Oh,
was told I couldn't have kids, so she's my little miracle baby angel. So that's why I named her Anila.
that's
So that's what that means. So everything is Anila Vintage, Anila Beauty, everything Anila.
yes, everything. And then she's your
Yeah.
little twin, so Lord help us.
Yeah.
Got your beauty, your brains, your
Oh, thank
style.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the
You're
things.
sweet. Thank you.
So just in case people can't attend in person, how can they get these pieces?
So I have a website at anilavintage.com. So feel
Mhm.
free to shop anything online, everything
Okay.
that mostly everything that will be in the store will be uploaded online. So stay on the lookout for that, as well as our Instagram at Shop Anila Vintage. It's in my Instagram bio, so at Chase Rolison. So yeah, if you guys want to just, I post everything, anything new that I have come in will be posted on our story, things like that. So follow our Instagram to stay updated and things like that.
Well, we are super excited. It was so fun talking to you all. And you know, when you talk to family members, sometimes you talk and the relationship seems real fake and dry, genuine. You can tell
Oh,
it comes
thank
through the
you.
Yeah.
screen. You can tell that y'all actually care about each other, y'all support each other, and y'all want to see something great. So thank y'all so much. I
No,
really
thank
Thank
you.
appreciate
I
y'all taking
you.
the
appreciate
time.
that. You have a good rest of your day.
Y'all too. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.